Hello and welcome to my first recorded playthrough of Clan Generator. I am playing an expanded mode game with a clan I have already created a day ago. Sightclan is a clan created with a specific rule. Only cats with a spot around their eye can qualify as leader. Let's see if this clan can survive. If it runs out of cats with the eye mark to lead, the clan is functionally dead. I've already created the clan and gave some of the characters lore. I'm really bad at telling warrior cats' names apart. At this point, I don't really care about some of the cats. They're just along for the ride. Hopefully the clan doesn't get too big or it'll get too confusing for me. Unfortunately, the clan is mostly made up of males and only has 2 females from the start. And we'll see how this leads us. I apologize if the video footage is a little crunchy. I'm kind of new at this. I would like to introduce you to some of the cats in Sightclan. We have Ibis Star, the leader, Twilight Patch, the deputy, Cougar Heart, the medicine cat, and the other cats are Moon Willow, Shatter Splash, Mouse Moss, Ginger Paw, Frost Paw, Light Kit, and Fern Kit. I did not name any of the cats. They all just came with those names generated. First cat I would like you to meet is our leader, Ibis Star. He thinks that Twilight Patch is doing a great job as deputy, and he has all 9 lives. He just started out making this clan, and he thinks everything's going pretty well. Ibis Star is the first leader of Sightclan, a clan formed on the idea that only cats born with a spot around their eye are destined by fate with the foresight to lead the clan. He's confident and very full of himself. Thus, he created the rule that only cats with spots around their eyes can become leader. He is very, very full of himself. Next up is his deputy, Twilight Patch. She's a good kid sitter and is prepared. Twilight Patch was chosen by Sorry about that. Twilight Patch was chosen by Ibis Star to take his place as leader should anything happen to him. Twilight Patch was chosen due to the fact that he is the only cat in the clan with an eye spot old enough to lead and thus is worthy to lead. The clan runs mainly on faith. Next is Cougar Heart. He is the medicine cat. He's a good fighter and a fast runner. He's fairly old compared to the other cats. Cougar Heart is not sure how much of this mark of a leader destiny stuff he believes in. He has feelings for Ibis Star, which is mostly what spurs him into following Ibis Star's will without question. Ibis Star himself only sees Cougar Heart as a faithful and loyal subject, and may be unaware of Cougar Heart's feelings for him. Just when Cougar Heart's faith was at its weakest, the clan found Fern Kit in the woods all alone. Fern Kit's eye spot was like a sign that Ibis Star was right about leader marked destiny. Cougar Heart is unsure what to believe anymore, but his loyalty still stands. Moon Willow tries to set a good example for the younger cats. He's a warrior, he's faithful, he's a great storyteller and a lore keeper. Moon Willow sometimes tends to the kits and keeps them out of trouble by telling them stories. He is very much a believer of leader-marked destiny. Shatter Splash got scared by a mouse while hunting. His apprentice is Frostpaw. He's nervous and clever. Shatter Splash is a young and skittish cat. He wishes that he had been born with the mark of a leader around one of his eyes. Even so, he does his hardest to make his leader proud. He is afraid of doing anything wrong. Mouse Moss is wondering if kitty pet life is really so bad. She's a warrior. Her apprentice is Ginger Paw. She's charismatic and a great hunter. Mouse Moss does not see what the big fuss is around having an eye spot. She is perfectly content with how her life is. She enjoys hunting and chasing mice on her own. She loves being a mentor to one of the only other female cats in the clan. She is proud of her apprentice Gingerpaw. Gingerpaw got caught trying to sneak out of camp without a warrior. She's an apprentice. She likes splashing in puddles. Gingerpaw is very sweet and is very curious about everything. Frostpaw helps out around camp between his duties. He's an apprentice to Shatter Splash. Frostpaw is calm and quiet. He silently wishes his mentor was anybody but Shatter Splash, who jumps at everything and seems afraid of his own shadow. Frostpaw picks things up very quickly and sneaks lessons from other cats when he can. Lightkit is worrying about asking Cougarheart for help for something minor. He is a kitten, he's bossy, and he's quick-witted. There isn't much about him, but he's very cute, and I hope to see more of him in the future. Fernkit is hoping the patrol will come back with a special gift for him like usual. Fernkit was found alone in the woods on the way to finding Sightclan's first home. Fernkit's eye spot was taken as a sign by Ibistar that Fernkit is destined to be leader of Sightclan one day. Fernkit is currently being raised to be a leader. Last, we have Flockstar in StarClan. She is a cold leader, incredibly clever, and a good kit sitter. She speaks to Cougarheart in his dreams and tells him how foolish he is for following Ibistar all these years. She is very cold, but also has a soft spot for Cougarheart because she knows his heart aches for what he cannot have. And that is the entirety of Sightclan for the time being. And currently, these are the 3 clans that surround Sightclan, I mean. And we have a neutral relationship with all of them. For now. Let's take a look at some of the relationships that the cats have, starting with the leader. Currently, he seems to like everybody. Oddly enough, he's got no romantic like or platonic like with Cougarheart. He even dislikes Cougarheart. That's a surprise. He's even a little jealous of him. I didn't see that coming. Given that he really likes Fernkit, I wouldn't be surprised if Ibistar takes Fernpaw as his apprentice when Fernkit becomes a paw. He might want to raise the next generation of leaders himself. Wow, it seems like everybody really likes Fernkit. He's just a really likable guy. Nothing's of note here. No, it says that he doesn't have any romantic like with Ibistar, but my headcanon is he does. That's the only reason he's there. It's the only reason he puts up with Ibistar not really caring about him. Is because he's got a little faith in the clan and he's got feelings for Ibistar. Ibistar. Hmm. Wow, you don't really care much for Fernkit. Maybe you're jealous of him. Oh, nope, you're not jealous. Fair enough. Aw, she feels a lot of comfort around Cougarheart. Maybe they have like a father-daughter type of relationship. That would be adorable. Eh, Frostpaw definitely seems to like a lot of the other adults more, a little bit more than Shattersplash, which is understandable, being that Shattersplash is just a nervous mess and his mentor. All right, that's enough of that. But I wonder, how do I, there you go. Oh, I can't see the relationship of the dead. That's a shame. I'm curious what her opinions are of all the cats. She just doesn't care, maybe? Alright, I want to get started on some patrols now. First of all, I imagine Ivy Star is feeling pretty confident after having just started Sightclan, after having just gotten his 9 lives. He is just living it. I have a feeling he wants to go on a patrol right now and explore his territory on his own. He's just so full of himself right now. So, be it. Let's put him on a... He's going on a border patrol on his own. He just doesn't care. He feels unstoppable. Let's do this. Oh, wow. Catches the scent of a large dog along the edge of his territory. A dog? How dare they? In my new territory? I feel like he's going to proceed. He doesn't feel like he has the skill or power to take on a dog single pod, but Ivy Star would give his life for Sightclan. He charges in courageously to lead the dog away from Sightclan territory. Each booming bark could be the herald of his doom, each rancid breath the last thing he might ever smell. But somehow, limbs and lungs burning, he eventually leaps to refuge. I wanted him to try to fight it. Ah, well. Let's save, and let's see what else we got. Alright, for our next patrol, I'd say we're going to have Mousepaw and her apprentice Gingerpaw. And they are training or hunting. Well, Mousepaw is a great hunter, and Gingerpaw probably needs some hunting training. As the patrol spreads out to hunt, Gingerpaw admits that she thinks she had a vision from StarClan last night. I hope not. I don't want you to be a medicine cat. Patrol talks about whether it was a real vision as they hunt. A medium amount of prey is brought back to camp. Good job, team. Alright, who's next? Oh boy. I hope you could teach him something. Let's see. Shattersplash is surprised when Frostpaw makes a mistake on a simple move. Shattersplash thought he had mastered. Before Shattersplash can say anything, Frostpaw runs out of the training grounds. When Shattersplash finds him huddled in camp, he sobs out a confession. He will never be ready to be a warrior. Oh, no, don't say that. If anyone shouldn't be a warrior, it should be Shattersplash, not you, Frostpaw. But maybe he's feeling bad that he doesn't think he's going to be a warrior because of his mentor. Maybe he feels like he needs a better mentor. I don't know. Shattersplash's heart lurches seeing the apprentice so low. Could Shadow Splash have done something to make Frostpaw feel this way? Yes. Yes. Yes, you could have. I'm sorry, but you're not the best mentor. If you're afraid of your own shadow and if a mouse startles you, I'm sorry, but you're not the best mentor. Wordlessly, Shattersplash sits close to Frostpaw, wrapping his tail around him. Shattersplash purrs in reassurance until Frostpaw purrs back, eyes shining with gratitude. At least he's nice, though. Might not be the best mentor, but at least he's nice. So I'll give him that. I'm too harsh on Shattersplash. I am. Alright, let's see who's left. We have Twilight Patch, the deputy, Cougarheart, the medicine cat, and Moonwillow, a warrior. Let's see who is going to patrol next. I would assume it should be Cougarheart because we definitely need some herbs. Let's put you on a solo patrol. But then again, I feel like Moonwillow, would you like to assist him? Oh, too late. I accidentally pressed. Okay. This branches the oak tree start. He heads out to collect the leaves. Alright. Oak leaves and elder leaves are got. Alright. Information I don't feel like reading. Alright. Next. Let's put you on a solo hunt. Blah, 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 blah. He catches a medium amount of prey. Let's patrol again. You. Let's put you on a hunting patrol. You've got a lot of mouths to feed. Prey's running terribly today. But has patience and wisely waits. Okay. Anyways, he gets a large amount of prey, so good for him. Alright, so all the patrols are done. I think it's time for us to have our first gathering with all of the clans. These are the current clans that we have bordering Sightclan, and I feel like our leader's going to want to make an impression on the Proud Clan, because he's pretty confident himself. He's going to try to befriend the Proud Clan and show them just how great Sightclan is. Alright, let me save. And let's see what happens during the gathering. At the gathering, Ibistar approaches Ember Clan's leader right away and informs them that they would benefit greatly from an alliance with Sightclan. Ember Clan's leader eyes him skeptically. Ember Clan's relations are unchanged. Oh, that sucks. Well, he tried. Ibistar calls the clan to a meeting and declares Gingerpaw to be a warrior. Already? She is now called Ginger Crackle and is celebrated for her independence. Already? Ginger Crackle woke up with a mild headache, but went about her day. Anyway, trying to ignore the nagging pain. Fernkit has a stomach ache. Oh, little Fernkit. Ibistar won't stop looking at a specific clanmate while talking to Twilight Patch. Ginger Crackle's friend doesn't trust Ibistar. Who's Ginger Crackle's friend? Ivy Star vents about something trivial to Frostpaw. Come on, get it together, Ibistar. Cougarheart wasn't going to help a clanmate, but realized that Light Kit would do it in a heartbeat. Aw, little Light Kit. Fern Kit compliments Cougarheart's name. Fern Kit doesn't get why Shattersplash gets more praise for doing the same thing everyone else does. He does. Light Kit thinks Twilight Patch is very helpful. Moon Willow has a mock battle with Mouse Moss. Moon Willow, wanting to help keep his clanmates in shape and ready for anything, woke up Shattersplash, Light Kit, Fern Kit, and Frostpaw up early in the morning. Oh, for early morning stretches. How obnoxious. Moon Willow wants to spend more time with Fern Kit. High positive effects. Cougarheart helps Shattersplash hide from a clanmate. Low positive effect. Shattersplash didn't realize Mousepaw was flirting with him. Low negative effect. What would she see in him? Ibistar and Moonwillow share little secrets about themselves. Should a leader really be gossiping and telling little secrets with one of the warriors? It's a little silly. Ibistar thinks Shadowsplash is a very good listener. Okay. Ibistar, you need to get yourself together. You're being a little too chummy with the warriors. Mouse Moss is rethinking how she feels about Moon Willow and gives him another chance. Gives him another chance about what? Were they having an argument? Health-wise, Ginger Crackle woke up with a mild headache and went about her day. Fern Kit has a tummy ache. Oh no, not little Fern Kit. At the gathering, Ibistar perches. Okay, I read that. Alright, so in all, not very much happened, except for Gingerpaw getting her warrior name. She's still just a little bitty thing. How does she have her warrior name so soon? Let's save. He enjoys the warmth of New Leaf. Is hoping he finds the opportunity to slip back to his nest. Oh, I feel ya. Got startled by a squirrel. Well, considering you're an old man, I'll let that slide. Daydreams about being a warrior in Lion Clan. Wow. Moon Willow, you have big dreams, I have to say. You dream pretty big. Shattersplash had a nightmare about being on his own. Might happen if you don't shape up. Mouse Moss purrs as a cool breeze hits her. Ginger Crackle saw a kitty pet sitting calmly next to a dog. That's insane. Frostpaw complains about being sent on a dusk patrol. Light Kid enjoys the warmth of New Leaf. Fern Kit is relieved Leaf Bear is finally over. Alright, let's go. I'm thinking you two need some more training after last time, so Let's put you on training. This again? He makes another mistake? Shattersplash tries to think of something to say or do anything, but he fumbles as Frostpaw becomes more and more inconsolable. Finally, Shattersplash gives up, leaving Frostpaw all alone with his thoughts. Oh, that's awful. I thought you were the nice mentor. That's so sad. Maybe something's wrong with Frostpaw. Let's see who's next. Let's put you on your very first solo hunt. Ginger Crackle catches the scent of a red fox. Tracking it, she finds the animal feeding on a mountain goat. It's impossible to say whether the fox killed or found it. Let's just not. I don't want you dying your first time as warrior. Ginger Crackle decides not to quarrel with the fox and to find prey elsewhere. This time, let's have Cougar Heart and Mouse Moss. Let's have Mouse Moss do some herb gathering with her father figure. To Cougar Heart's concern, this warrior escort is unusually quiet. When prompted on her troubles, Mouse Moss comments that she could not help but think of what a legacy she would leave behind if StarClan called upon her. Cougar Heart and Mouse Moss spend their time on patrol discussing how to StarClan. The end of their life does not mean it is the true end. Even in StarClan, cats have their role to play. Mouse Moss's legacy would shine brighter than any star. Comforted by these words, Mouse Moss thanks Cougar Heart and helps bring back the herbs. They bring back, alright. Well, that was nice. Alright, just 3 more cats. The confident leader, the wise deputy, and the faithful warrior. Let's put you on hunting. Oh, Moonwillow is tempted to eat the prey he just caught. After all, he has caught enough on this solo hunt that he wouldn't be able to carry it all back to camp. He stops for a quick snack and returns to camp laden with prey in the fresh kill pile. Fresh kill pile. Alright, who's next? Twilight Patch. Let's have maybe you and Ibistar go together on a border patrol. Twilight Patch spies a fat rabbit on the other side of Ember Clan's border. A tempting opportunity to be sure, but it may not be wise to hunt on a different clan's territory. You're darn right it's not wise to hunt, but you have the leader with you. And the leader says, go for it. Twilight Patch leaps for the rabbit and promptly trips over a rock. The rabbit hops away, and Twilight Patch sheepishly picks himself up before noticing the Ember Clan cat watching him from the other side of the border. The other cat knows exactly what Twilight Patch was intending to do and turns away, presumably to report the incident to their own leader. Relations with Ember Clan have worsened. A medium amount of prey was brought back to camp. Oh, well, that happened. Oh no. Oh no. They're hostile now. We messed up. Oh no. We messed up, gang. Can we try to appease them? Oh no. And with that, I'm going to end this recording of Clan Generator playthrough of Sightclan. I want to end this video at around 30 minutes, so it's not a lot of editing I have to do. I look forward to playing more of this, and I hope that anyone watching will feel the same. Thank you so much. Bye.